Hello, Hofstra fans. Welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com. I'm PJ Potter, here with the head coach of the Hofstra baseball team, John Russo. Coach, how are you doing?
Good, PJ. Thanks for having me.
No problem. First conference series this weekend against the College of Charleston. You guys took one of the three. That one coming on that Friday game. What did you see from that game?
You know, it was a great team win for sure. I thought we, pitched the ball really well. Teddy and Chris Weiss were incredible and really played good defense, timely hitting. Big pitches at big times. I mean, to win, any game on the road is really tough. More or less at Charleston to open up CAA play, there was a lot of energy. It was a night game, a lot of excitement. Get a called strike 3 to end the game. So there was just a lot of good energy in the park.
You mentioned Chris Weiss. He has one earned run over his last 14 and 2/3 innings out of the bullpen. How vital has he been since moving to the bullpen, considering he started the season as a starter?
Chris is probably one of the biggest team guys on the team. He'll do anything for us at any time. And when we lost Andrew Monday to Tommy John, that obviously put a big hole in the bullpen. And really feel like Chris is, set up and solidified that side of things. And he was able to close Friday's game. And I think if we were in a probably close spot on Sunday, he would have had a chance to come back and give us another inning. He's just really tough. He's a good competitor. And to be honest, you need to have his type of moxie to close a game at Charleston on a Friday night there.
Jumping back, Saturday a 12-1 defeat. That 7-run third inning really knocked you guys out of that game. Any positives from that one?
We out-hit them on the day, so not many times you out-hit a team and lose by 11 runs, but we were able to pull that off. We did hit on the day, we just didn't put together runs. We made a huge error at a tough time on a bunt play. Missed a ball in the outfield that I thought we could have made that would have stopped another 3 runs, and just didn't play well. And like I said, overall, we weren't out of the game as bad as the score said, I feel like. And early on we had a chance to put it away the first 2 innings, I thought, to get on top, and got back-to-back double play balls to end the innings, or we might have gotten their starter out of the game and into their bullpen early on Saturday. So, the score didn't look great, but the game was a lot closer than what the score indicated, I thought.
And then Sunday, a close 4-2 loss. How confident are you guys now heading into CAA play, knowing that you can compete with a perennial powerhouse like Charleston?
We're real excited. Overall, I think we've had a lot of confidence all year. I think we're on, played 10 close games within 2 runs right now, and I know we can count on our starting pitch, and I feel like there's spots out of our bullpen we can count on. The offense hasn't gotten clicking, and that's the truth. And we haven't gotten it. I think we have the pieces. I definitely believe we have the guys. Our defense has picked up overall, which I really like, and it came at the right time starting conference play. But here in these next few games, next few weeks, we've got to get the offensive going. I mean, we're averaging about 2.8 runs a game earned on our side of things, and it just needs to be better.
Someone that was clicking this weekend on offense was Brad Witkowski. Put together 7 hits, which actually jumped his batting average 80 points. What changed in his approach heading into this weekend, considering he was hitting under 150 going into it?
Brad just started the season in a slump, and it happened at a bad time his senior year. But I think the one thing we all know about Brad Witkowski is we can count on him. And he's been a 3-year player now, 4-year starter for us. And he came to CAA play. It was time for Brad Witkowski to show up, and Brad showed up. And he had 7 of 11. I think he had 7 hits and 11 at bats. I think his 4 outs were hit just as hard as his 7 hits, and drew a couple walks. He didn't have probably 1 bad at bat on the weekend, and really delivered. And that's a little bit of the functionality of offense right now is you get that, and then you had a little bit of a rough weekend from Steven and Batari. If we could ever get the top of the order going at one spot, I think that would fix a couple things. And now that Brad's gotten going a little bit, hope to get Batari going here in the next few days, get Steven back on track, and see what the offense can do when those guys are all clicking at the same time.
The game against Manhattan was canceled yesterday. Today you guys have LIU post Division II squad. Now, going into this game, is this something that you might take rather lightly, work out the kinks, maybe try something new, or are you going to go into this like any regular game?
For us, it's a regular game. LIU Post a couple years ago, we had a 8-1 lead on them earlier, and They came back. I think they got it within a run. I believe it was like 8-7 in the game, and they're definitely going to bring energy to the park, and really love like their head coach Mike Gaffney is one of my good friends in college baseball, and is going to have a good team. His kids are going to be fired up. They didn't have a game this week and needed to play, and to be honest, we got rained out. We just can't face our own pitchers again. We need to see other people's pitchers, and it's just that time of year, and with the sun and everything being as nice a day as we're going to have all week, we needed to play, and so we worked really hard to find an opponent for today, and being able to find Gaff, late this afternoon or yesterday afternoon, and him able to pull it together. We're really appreciative of them coming over, and just as excited as they will be to play, I think we'll be excited to just be playing.
Heading into this weekend, a very tough task ahead of you guys. 3-game series against nationally ranked St. John's. Obviously not a conference series, but now that CAA play has begun, how important are these games?
No, it's a good measuring stick. I think one of the things you want to do is once you're into CAA play, keep playing CAA type opponents, and I think St. John's is a good opponent. They're the best opponent right now in the Northeast and one of the best teams in the country. Ranked as high as 6 in some polls. I think they're leading the country in hitting right now. 2 everyday starters hitting 460, 458. Another 3 guys hitting 395 or better. A staff ERA of like 2.5. So we got definitely a tall task, but I think the thing is Hofstra, St. John should have not so much a rivalry, but should be playing each other, and that's 2 big teams on Long Island, and have the weekend, and really have a lot of respect for Coach Blankmeyer at St. John's, and really appreciate him to help put this weekend together with 2 being at their place and 1 at our place, and I think the guys are excited here. I think St. John's is excited to be playing a local rivalry, and so it'll be a lot of fun this weekend.
He's head coach of the Hofstra baseball team, John Russo. Coach, good luck today and good luck this weekend.
Thanks, PJ.